This is exactly how I landed my first 1K client without the portfolio, without luck, just a real system. Today I will go through everything you need to know to sign your first 1K editing client. Most editors, they think that clients look for experience, but they don't. They look for clarity. Before I learned this system, I had no clients. I sent random DMs hoping someone replied. I had no portfolio and I was charging whatever they offered me. But after I implemented these systems, I've signed over 30 clients. I'm making 10K a month editing and I helped over 30 plus editors do the same. Okay, so let's jump right in. The first thing you need to nail is your personal brand and portfolio. Your profile is the portfolio for your first 1 to 2 clients. You don't need a full website here, you just need clarity, confidence, and one clean digital presence. So to make sure your profile is qualified, it needs to have a clean profile photo, a real name, a one-line description of whatever you do, and a link to a simple Google Drive or portfolio. This is a great example. I have what I do here. I have my portfolio or link here. I even have a banner explaining what I do. I have a clean profile photo. The only thing is that I don't have my real name, but that's because I don't focus primarily on video editing anymore. But this is a great example. And as said, this is enough to look professional. And the most important part is actually your profile photo, because your face builds trust faster than your editing. So use a clean selfie with good lighting and a neutral background, no shadows, no weird angles. You don't need a whole studio, you just need your phone and a clean background. Then another important thing, people won't often admit this, but the blue check makes your brain think professional, reliable, and serious. So for editors with no portfolio yet, this is one of the cheapest ways to look legit instantly. I, for example, have a blue check mark, and it has helped me so much. Because it makes it look safer to reply, it also makes you stand out inside your inboxes and DMs, and it gives instant credibility when a client clicks on your profile. Now we've walked through how your personal brand should look, now it's time for your portfolio. Your first portfolio could be really simple. 4 videos, a call to action, and a FAQ. These 4 videos could be 2 different types. They could either be practice edits, so re-edits, or edits of uncut footage that you've found online. Or of course, they can be client work, so either real client work from clients you've actually worked with, or any work where you have testimonials. So this could be work from your friends, your parents, your grandmother, as long as you have some sort of testimonial. And if you have testimonials, make sure to add them inside of your portfolio, because clients don't want your best edit, they want proof you can edit their style and bring in results. If your profile now looks clean, you have a headshot that looks trustworthy, and your portfolio has at least 3 clear examples, clients will stop hesitating. Now that we walked through step 1, you need to nail step 2, and that's finding leads. So step 1 of finding leads is to pick one niche. If you try to find clients in 10 different niches, you will never really understand any of them. So instead of searching for anyone who needs a video editor, you need to pick one high-paying niche and go all in. And this high-paying niche could be business owners, agency owners, AI or YouTube growth creators, fitness or money channels that sell a program. Often, as long as they sell a program or a course or a merch or makes some sort of money outside of YouTube, they are a great choice. And once you pick your niche, your goal is simple. Become the editor who understands this niche better than anyone else. So now, when you talk to creators in that niche, you already know what they sell. Is it a program, a course, a SaaS, or something else? You also know what their ideal client cares about, their pain points and problems, and what type of videos they usually work. Talking head, story, vlog, etc. There is a reason you don't want to mix 10 different niches at once. When you stick to one niche, your research time drops because you already know the language. Your outreach improves because every message feels custom to them. Your results, they also improve because your edits are built around the same type of offer. And your reputation grows because people in that circle or niche start hearing your name more often. Because trying to serve everyone means you become just another editor, while serving one niche deeply turns you into the editor who understands this space. So many niches means different styles, different problems, and confusing outreach, while one niche means clear style, clear problems, and strong messaging. Now, once you've picked a niche, you need to find leads. Once you've picked a niche, you stop scrolling randomly and you start doing keyword hunts. On TikTok, X, Instagram, and YouTube, search for the main problem that niche talks about, the type of offer they sell, and a mix of how-to and result-based phrases in that niche. For example, if you chose the business coach niche, this would be how to get coaching clients, scale your agency, high ticket offers. And once you've written one of these keywords, make sure you pick this week or this month so you get new leads that are uploading consistently. On each platform you type the keyword, you open their profiles that clearly sell something in their bio or link, and save every promising creator into your lead list. So this is the flow: keyword search, find creators with a product link, and add to lead sheet. Now, when you know how to find leads, you need to know how to filter them, because followers alone, they don't pay. What pays you is a creator who has a product and a reason to grow. So here are a few lead indicators. Good lead indicators are that they sell a course, programs, consulting, or membership. They have a link in their bio to a landing page or funnel, and their content is clearly targeted at buyers, not just entertainment. When they have these indicators in their profile, they could have 50 followers but still be able to pay you 1k a month or more. Then a few bad indicators is when they have no link, no offer, and they sell nothing. They post pure memes or lifestyle content, and their descriptions like just for fun or posting for myself. None of these shows that they are professional, make real money, or has any need of content or a video editor. So the question is not, do they have views? Do they have a lot of followers? Do they make money off ads? But instead, is this creator trying to make money from their audience? Now a bonus tip here, this is how you find 10 leads from one lead. Let me explain. Once you find a creator that fits your niche, you need to open their following on the chosen platform. Then look at who they follow that is in the same niche, selling a similar product, or posting serious content, not low effort stuff. Creators in the same niche tend to follow each other, so one high quality profile becomes a doorway to a small network of perfect leads. Just take this guy for example, he follows 84 people, at least 10 of them are in the same niche and is someone that's making a good amount of money. Now, once you've found a lot of leads, the most important step comes, and that's nailing your outreach. The only goal with outreach is simple. Make it effortless for the creator to say yes to checking you out. Most editors, they send messages that feel generic, needy, or low value. They get it wrong by asking for a job immediately, sending the same copy-paste DM to 30 creators, and offering nothing specific and sounding like every other low-ticket editor out there. Your outreach should not feel like a cold sales pitch. It should feel like a creator seeing someone who made their life easier. Creators say yes when you do these 3 things right. First of all, relevance. When the message feels written only for them. You mention the exact video they posted, you call out something specific they care about, and you show that you understand their ideal client profile, offer, or positioning. The next thing is value, when they get something useful instantly before even talking to you. And as an editor, you have 2 ways of doing this. Path number 1 is the 30-second edit. A quick before-after showing one small change that could double their attention, for example. Then path 2 is a short loom, a 35 to 60 second loom breaking down first 10 seconds of the video, one mistake, one fix, and why the fix works for their niche. This is my signature move, and I highly recommend this for everyone, because this is why my DMs convert, just because I give something for free. And this is what I've gotten me results and replies like this. The last thing is ease. They know exactly what you want them to look work or do. You need to make them think that this is simple and I'll reply. One clear ask, one link, no paragraphs, no let me know your budget. Here's the perfect DM formula. First, start with a personal line. You said in your last video that, saw your last upload about, noticed you're trying to. Then after personal line, you drop the value that we talked about. Here's a 45-second loom showing one change that fixes your hook. Or cut a 30-second snippet from your video that shows a stronger pacing style. Then the simple ask, if you want, I can fix the next one for free so you can see the difference. Or if you want the full breakdown, I can send it over. Then the soft call to action, want it, want me to send it, should I send the quick fix? Soft call to action increases replies because there's no pressure on their side. So an example DM could be this. Saw your video on building an agency. Great message, but the first 5 seconds lose a lot of viewers. Recorded a 50-second loom breaking down the fix. Then the link. It's personalized, it shows your expertise, it has no big ask, and the loom adds trust. Then you also need to do follow-ups. Most editors, they never follow up. But the ones who do, they get real clients. Day 1 is the original message. Day 3 is a light reminder. Day 7 is a value drop. And day 14 is a grateful close. Now, once you've got them to reply, you need to close the client. Once they've shown interest, your goal is simple. Move them into a short call where you control the conversation and show real expertise. Creators, they make buying decisions based on trust. And trust is built faster on call than in text. On call, you can ask the right questions, you can show that you understand their content, you can guide the conversation, you can anchor the price appropriately, and you can close them in under 10 minutes sometimes. While in DMs, you can still close, but you can't really control the pacing. It takes a lot longer, price and anchoring is harder, and misunderstandings happen way too often. So my recommendation is doing it through a call, but I will also go through how to do it in your DMs. Your outreach is not really for closing, your outreach is for booking a call. So there are 3 main methods of getting them on a call. The first one is the simple ask. After sending them the free value, you can ask, can do a quick minute call and map out what your weekly content system would look like. Would you be interested? Method number 2 is the fix plus call method. Show a fix, then say, if you want, I can show you how I'd structure your next 4 videos on a quick call. Then the last method is the plan preview. If you want the full breakdown, it's easier to explain on a call. It takes 10 minutes. So if you did not realize, all of these methods have 2 things in common. They give them a reason to open a call, and it mentions that the call is short or just 10 minutes. Now the sales call structure. Follow this one or something similar during every sales call you do. First, you start with the opener, that should be 30 to 60 seconds. Here, just ask them for a quick overview of where the content is right now and where they want it to be. Then you do the diagnosis. This should take 3 to 4 minutes. Ask questions like, who's your target viewer? What's the goal of your content? What videos do you prefer filming? What's not working right now? The great things here again are that you're listening, you repeat back their key problems, and this is what makes them feel understood. Then, once you know their problems and they have felt understood, you need to do the expert breakdown in 2 to 3 minutes. Here, you will walk through the solve to their problems. Maybe it's better first 5 seconds, editing style that fits their niche, channel positioning, or a weekly content system. This is where they realize that you're not just an editor, you're a partner. Then, once you've told the solutions, you need to present your offer. This could be, I will handle your weekly content so you can stay consistent with a system built for growth. The delivery is video amount, timelines, what you can handle versus them, and communication. And the last part is the price anchoring. This is built on 2 steps. First, you need to anchor. In your niche, creators normally spend around $1,500 to $4,000 a month for consistent long and short form. Then, for your size and needs, you'd be around X amount of money per month. Now, for those of you who don't want to do a sales call, you can close through DM or email. So here's how to do that quick and easy. If they avoid calls or you don't feel comfortable taking calls yet, use the same structure but in text. A short diagnosis, you lose viewers in the 5 first seconds. Then you offer clarity. Here's what I would do to handle it weekly, a short bullet list, and then you price anchor just like in the call. Editors in your niche charge blah blah blah, you'd be blah blah blah. What to avoid while messaging them: don't negotiate against yourself, wait for their thoughts first. Then don't talk too much. Just as in the call, you need to ask, listen and guide. And don't be robotic, sound like a human. Don't use AI while you're trying to close them. And don't send long paragraphs. Keep it clean and clear. Now, once you've closed your clients, you need to deliver something good. So here's how to nail delivery. Your first video decides the entire relationship. So here's why you should over-deliver on the first edit. The first reason is because you set the standard. The first edit becomes the default level in their mind. If it's great, everything after is easier. If it's average, you'll spend the whole relationship trying to win back their trust. Then when you over-deliver, you also remove all doubts fast. New clients naturally worry about, will this editor slow me down? Will I need to fix things myself? But one amazing first edit removes every fear instantly. Then last, you also become their long-term choice. Creators, they don't want to keep switching high quality editors. If you give them one great first experience, 99% will stay. So here's what over delivery actually looks like. Deliver early. If the deadline is on Friday, send the finished project on Thursday or even Wednesday. Speed is a competitive advantage. Add small improvements, not a full redesign, just thoughtful touches. Cleaner pacing, better sound, improve the hook, tighter cuts. These takes minutes but feel premium. Send a short loom when you're done with the first project. Here's why I made these choices. Here's how I improved your hook. This shows strategy and not just editing. And be insanely easy to work with. You need to have clear communication, fast replies, no ego, and you need to fix small revisions. So yeah, that's everything you need to know to sign your first 1K client. If you've followed along in this video and you've actually listened to what I've said, you will have so much easier to sign that first 1K client. Now, if you have more questions, just drop them below or DM me on Instagram. The name is on screen right now. And now, if you want to reach 2K plus months in just 60 days, then click the video on screen right now or the first link in the description. And remember, don't just watch, take action.